We hadn't figured out what they were yet, but Charlie was on it. Because Charlie likes math so much, he sees patterns and common factors in everything. And he said, there must be a common factor in all the times Mr. Philpott has exploded. We just have to figure out what it is so we never, ever, ever do it. But with the video, I thought we might have done it. I looked at Daniel and saw the horror in his eyes as Mr. Philpott took big fat steps toward us. Daniel used to be a mega bullying troublemaker. But those days are behind him. He hasn't been in trouble for a long, long time, and I know how happy that makes him. But now he would end up back in the principal's office like he used to be all the time before we were friends. I saw a tear trickle down his cheek as he put his hands on his ears to prepare for Mr. Philpott's storm, and I knew I had to do something. Chapter 2. I looked at Mr. Philpott, who was wearing his usual shorts with sandals. He had knobbly knees, and something about them made me imagine him as an ogre covered in poisonous warts. This ogre was about to eat my friend. I stood up really fast. My legs felt all wobbly. But I found the courage to say, it was me. My hand went up to make super sure Mr. Philpott knew who to blame. You? He said. He said it like he didn't believe it. Yes, me, sir. I did it. You can shout at me in my face if you want. That made somebody at the back giggle, but they quickly stopped when Mr. Philpott turned his poisonous warts toward them. The whole class was looking at me. That means around 60 eyeballs in total. I could see Daniel from the corner of my eye. His hands had moved from his ears to his mouth, covering his shock at what I was doing. Mr. Philpott didn't shout. Instead, he said, "Can I see you outside, please?" So I followed him as he walked toward the door. I turned around to look at Daniel, who looked relieved, scared, and super confused all at the same time. When we were outside the classroom, Mr. Philpott said, "Now, young man, what has gotten into you? What a ridiculous fuss you've caused. This isn't like you at all." "I know, sir. I'm sorry. It was sort of an accident, I guess. I was trying to catch my pencil, which had taken off into the air as if by magic, and..." I babbled on, trying to imagine ways a video could be played by accident. Okay. Well, don't do it again, please, Omar. You're a good kid. And that's it. I was let off the hook. No principal's office, no earth-shattering shouting, no anything at all. With a wide smile of relief, I walked back to my seat next to Daniel, who could still be Daniel the kid who used to be a troublemaker, but is now a totally awesome, well-behaved kid, instead of Daniel the naughty kid who has gone back to his bad ways. That made me feel really super fantastic. I'd helped my friend, and everything had turned out great. When it was time for recess, the first thing Charlie said to me was, "Omar, you are a hero." Daniel said, "I can't believe you took the blame for me. It was so crazy. I always knew you were cool, but I never thought I would ever have a friend that cared so much he would get in trouble for me." Okay, now I felt awkward and shy because Daniel and Charlie were making it a big superhero deal. So I did a handstand to distract them. I had been practicing at home and had only broken one lamp in my mission to get really good.